I'm sorry, Dragon Age. I never meant to leave you alone for so long. Varric, I'm coming for you, baby. He's been waiting for me by the fireplace in the keep, but I'm finally on my way back. I think there's a theme of people whose name begin with C coming into chat. Oh, Jesus. Well, good timing, because I was just about to explain why stream started a little bit later today. Wow, that looks like, you know, when people that used to be on like Bebo and MySpace and they'd use like the cool filters on their face. That's what that looks like. It looks quite arty, actually. That could be pop art. I like that vibe. Maybe I'll just keep it like that. Yeah, very Andy Warhol. Very Andy Warhol. Pure art. My camera, I'm pretty convinced the port on my camera is going. And it's getting worse because today it wouldn't even boot up for the first time when I put our camera connection in. And then it just worked. And I was like, well, it's fine. I guess it was just a turn it off and on again situation, but obviously not. Hang on. Yeah, there is a chance that I just steal Mog's cat cam and we use that instead. I'm so salty though because it looked like it was working. And then it betrayed us. And I can see there's signal. You're lying to me. Anyway, technical difficulties aside, hi everyone! I don't think I got a chance to say hi to everyone before the camera gave up on life, but hi! Welcome! We are getting back into Dragon Age. We have, I think, 130 hours in Inquisition now. So we're getting to what I think might be the final few stages of main story. There is so much filler in this game though. There's so many things that are just go and collect 18 of these and then come back again. And I don't mind it because it's quite chill, but it feels very MMO-y and very grindy in some places. Like some places they'll just be like, go get all these herbs or close all these rifts in this certain area. And I don't mind it because the zones are beautiful, but it doesn't feel particularly meaningful to me, the whole power gathering aspect of it. So at the moment we're gathering power, which we can do pretty much anywhere in the world. Anywhere where we need to capture certain sites and things will give us power. So I'm kind of tempted. I do really like the forest we were in last time, which was, I'm trying to remember where we were in it, but the Emerald Graves. And we should be able to get some easy power there. So I'm going to carry on in Emerald Graves. Ah, what a cheery way to start stream. Should we go and scatter some ashes, my friends? Robert Caron's last wish was to have his ashes scattered on the plateau overlooking the Great Wood. His wife was too frail to complete the task. That sounds like a good deed. It sounds like a good deed to go and do. So let's see if we can. I need to go to the actual Emerald Graves. God, it's been too long since I played Dragon Age. I'm like, how do map? Although let's be real, that's me on every single game. How do map? How do map working? And Emerald Graves is over here, isn't it? Yeah. I think this is my favorite zone, at least aesthetically. It's so pretty. Where am I scattering these ashes then? Whoa. All the way up here. Dinan Han. Who are we taking with us? Obviously my old favorites. It's gotta be the boys. Varric always comes. There's no negotiation there. Varric always comes. But this is the crew I normally roll with. Kalman, Chesthair, and Egghead. The dream team. Try Dorian for his sass. I love Dorian's sass. He's just such a cool character. We get on very well. I need to take him out more often, but I generally switch Solace and him around. So whenever I'm not taking Solace, I take Dorian, and Dorian comes for a trip with us. He's had some really interesting things to say about the current quest line we're on as well, because it involves his background. So when I'm doing main quest, I'm normally like, Dorian, come with us. Come with us. We need your input here. You know more about this than we do, Dorian. Elganam's Bastion. Okay. We're going on a journey of discovery. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, ay, ay. This is what happens when you've been playing Baldur's Gate and you use the Baldur's Gate keybinds to control Dragon Age. It's not T. T is tactical move. Okay. And we do not click to move. We do not click to move. It's a WASD game. It's a WASD game. Snubbing Vivienne. I want to like Vivienne, but this is my problem with Dragon Age, is that we have a core group of characters that are usually introduced really early on, and I get attached to them, and then later on they'll introduce 2 or 3 more characters. But I already have my favorites. I already feel really attached to the ones we met in the beginning. So Vivienne was such a late addition for me that I was like, okay, you seem cool. Kind of bitchy, kind of sassy, I like that. But spot's already taken for wizardy types in the party. I'm going to leave you at home. But yeah, that's my biggest problem with Dragon Age, really, is that I have to decide who to bring along with me, and it's always really difficult. And then I usually just end up choosing the same people anyway. Yeah, I have favorites, okay. I'm not going to lie. There's a bit of favoritism going on here. It is really tricky because quite often there'll be one character who you like story-wise, but they don't really fill a role in your party. And it's not really mechanically somebody that you need along, but you value their input on story stuff. Suspicious nugs ahead. Are they suspicious? I'm not clicking them! You can't trick me this time. If anybody wasn't here. Sadly, when I first met nugs in this game, I saw them hopping along, and I went to click on them to inspect them and like look at them. And obviously left click in this game is also attack, so that didn't end well for anyone. And my character wasn't very gentle about it either. She got out her bow and she shouted, "Die now!"
It's like dragon territory.
Ooh.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Dragon? Is that a wing I see? Is that a wing? What is that? Oh, Targan! Is that a Targan? Wait. F5. F5 also works on this game, by the way. Not only Baldur's Gate, but it also works on this game. Oh, that's a dragon. Now this game is finally living up to its name. It's called Dragon Age, but there have not been many dragons in Origins or Dragon Age 2. Is Inquisition the game where we finally see more than one dragon? It's a yellow dragon. Back left leg. Oh, that's a very fitting name for a dragon. My great-grandmother was called left back toe. What's your name? I wish we could talk with the dragons. Go and pet the dragon. Yes. That sounds like an excellent idea. Let's do that. I just want to talk. Love that skull and level 17. I too also love that, considering that we're level 15. Should we go and say hello? I'm going to attempt negotiations with the Elder Being. Hello, wise and elegant scaled one. We come in peace, aiming to learn of your traditions.
That is magnificent!
He loves the dragons. Bull, do you want to go first then? You seem really excited about this. Oh, magnificent! Let me whack it in the face! Hello? Hello? Hi there. I am Bull. Roll to seduce the dragon. There's my seduction roll. Oh my god. I'm not even making a dent. Greater Mistral. Ah, the name's Mistral. Oh, what a lovely name. Yeah, this is gonna go very slowly and probably not very well at all. Oh, dragons are resistant to poison, but I'm gonna do this anyway. Keep him grounded, get the legs. He's like shielded the legs. Oh my god. Surprisingly, we're not taking that much damage though. I thought we'd be dead already. Oh, wing buff it. Don't stand in that, guys. Don't stand in that. Also, Varric. Why the hell are you here? Varric, I've got you with a crossbow on. Come back. What are you doing? Don't be doing that. Fire vulnerability. Okay, so more fire. Also, Solace, come on. Come on. You do not need to be that close. Why do you both dream of being melee characters? Come on. It's not the vibe. Back. Back, boy. Thank you. Okay. Oh, come on. No, don't stand specifically there. Come, just stand somewhere that isn't in front of the dragon or to the sides of the dragon or to the back of the dragon. I know there's not many places left, but, yeah, you should probably just run away. No, don't jump. Okay, come here. Take a health potion. Solace, get your ass moving. We definitely don't want to stack. It's a bad idea, but... Legs are vulnerable again. Stick her with the pointy end! Bull is loving this. Basically doing nothing to this. At least it's not killing Bull. Like, Bull's doing pretty... Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is this spell? Immune. Okay. It shielded itself. Okay. This has got to run out sometime, surely. Oh, no. He's, like, pulling us all in. Run away, Egghead Mage! Run away! Also, Varric, come on. Why? Don't stand there. Don't do it. Can you jump on those pillars? That's what I'm wondering. But the dragon can also knock them down. So with the wing buffet, it knocks them down. So I feel like that's just asking for trouble. Get the shields down! Solace, are you using your fire? Use it, use it. Obviously, nowhere where Bull is standing, but, you know, just nearish. Okay, I'll control you. Closer. Okay, there's fine. Yeah. Just do that. Just keep doing that. Maybe if we take its legs off, it will talk to us. That's how we open negotiation. Oh! It's gonna do a big AoE. Oh, okay. Just keep running. Just keep running. Yeah, the dragon animations are incredible. This game, I say this like every stream, but it does not feel its age at all. Gonna keep murdering its legs. Hi, Khan. Welcome on in. Ah, murdering dragons, a humble pastime. It's so relaxing. It's just a very chill activity. And the dragons love it too. Oh god, don't touch Varric. Varric, why? Why? Why specifically there as a place to stand? Come on, get back here. The armor shielding is too much. Solace. Drink something. This is fine. And so, we've crept close enough to the dragon's habitat to observe its hunting rituals. It gives us a display of its mating dance. How blessed we are to see a dragon so closely in its very own home. It raises its wings in a show of respect. I can't get this armored. Woo! Woo! Whole thing tugged in, and now he's gonna do a big AoE. No, 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 not the tail whip, not the tail whip, not the tail whip. Oh! Okay. Bye, Varric. Nice knowing you. Hey, Solace, don't you have the thing where you can bring people back to life now? Revival. Yeah, what do you need to do that? You just haven't got enough mana? Why can't you do it? Aha! Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, no, he can't do it at the moment. Not sure why. This is fine. We'll just carry on. I'm sure we'll kill the dragon in about 10,000 years. Just doing the wing thing again. Oh, that looked like it did something. I'm always horribly underleveled when I hunt them because I'm impatient. Me too. I just wanted to see what would happen. We're level 15? Salas needs help! Salas! I don't even have a quest for this. I just chose violence. Well, and Bull was very excited. So I just wanted to make him happy, really. I love seeing him smile. My little beef burger. And here we see the majestic Greater Mistral tearing through a group of unwary adventurers. This activity helps with quality of life and happiness, often seen as a form of enrichment in dragon family circles. The Mistral is biding its time, pretending that it cannot critical hit the adventurers. But by simply looking at them, it could render them lifeless in moments. Okay, so it pulls in, and then it does the big spin. Wait, Varric's up? Oh, hi there. Oh, Solace, no. Protect the egg! The egg is very, very vulnerable to cracking. Come over here, Mr. Egg. How are we alive? Why are we alive? I don't understand. We should be dead. Bees! Dragons like bees, right? Enjoy. Oh. Was kind of effective. Okay, up he goes again. The DM's being generous. The rule of fun has taken over. Whoop! Guys, he's gonna do a vibro! No! Stop! Okay, no, that was fine. That was fine. The range on it isn't very far, actually, so we're okay. Ah. Stay still. Okay, let me see. I'll chuck down my big ability. As long as he's going to stay on the ground. There we go. That should do some damage. Waha! Bill is so into this. Waha! Hey, Twilight, welcome on in. Woo! A proper welcome to Atom as well. Welcome to the murder. I mean, it's working. I don't know how. But we're alive. It fell over. It took some damage. Is it level 15? I think so. At least I am. I'm not sure about the others. Front leg's nearly down. Stop flying, coward. Face ass. I joined at just the right time to see a dragon fight. You were thirsty for blood. Oh, I think he's scared. He's left. Poor front left leg. I'm gonna miss him. Is he coming back? Front left leg. Oh, there he is. Come on. Down, boy. Down. Sit. He doesn't feel like it, apparently. Oh, oh. Did he bring back friends? I hope not. Nope. We're good. Good if we can keep him grounded. He keeps shielding, though. It did fly very majestically. I feel bad about killing it. If there was an option to negotiate with the dragon, I would. More fire, Solace! More fire! I'm gonna put bees on him again. He seemed to enjoy that. Varric, no! He's fine. Healing potties fix all. Solace, don't stand in the fire, Solace. There, kick out of the fire. Take a regeneration. There you go. Oh no, I'm out of healing potions. It's nearly over. We got this. Front left leg is dead.
Varric, you fought Corypheus once
Dragon
before.
is dead.
Not my fondest memory, but yes, I did.
And you killed him. You were certain of his death.
Yes? What's on your mind, Chuckles?
He survived the explosion that destroyed.
They're just
the
having a
country.
casual, deep
If he can live
conversation
through
about
a blast that
Corypheus
levels
right
a
now.
mountaintop, we would do well to determine how.
Even if we knew, would that help us? The Wardens couldn't kill him, and they had 1,000 years to figure it out.
You don't want to talk about the giant ass dragon that we just killed? Corypheus is your main concern right now? Can we not at least revel in the glory a tiny bit? I mean, look at the size of his head. Oh, that's nice. Oh, now I wish I was a dagger rogue. In war, victory. Mage only. It's mage armor. Elf, dwarf, or human. Well, 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 egghead. You're about to get an upgrade. The yellow looks very fitting on you. You remind me of Ronald McDonald if he lost all of his hair. But I think it's time for a bit of an outfit change. Let's see if you can actually wear this yet. Oh my god. Solace, you are looking very fashionable. What a clothing upgrade. Oh my god. He looks like a proper war mage now. Disregard the weird, like, spike of hot plastic that's on his back. I mean, it's very cool, but it does look like plastic. But the shoulder, yes. Does it mean we can also get rid of your milady hat? Whoa, the flavor text. The last leader of the original Inquisition went by the name of Emeridan, A renowned dragon hunter conscripted into the order for his heroic reputation, as well as his skills as a warrior. Records of the era paint him as either a passionate man, determined to do his part to restore order, or a man of faith, ultimately uninterested in the intricacies of leadership, but willing to do what he could for the greater good. A close friend of Cordilis Dracon, the Orlesian emperor responsible for the Chantry's creation, Emeridan vanished soon after the Inquisition's dissolution. Some believe he went on a failed dragon hunt. Others say he dropped out of sight so as not to overshadow the newly created Templar Order. Whatever the truth, despite an extensive search ordered by the Emperor, he was never seen again. I wonder what happened to him. Dang. Be a real shame if something happened to him, wouldn't it? I think he did get eaten by that dragon, for sure. It's got a high armor rating, but like... is that for him? I don't know. Maximum health and melee defense bonuses. I don't think that's for you, Solibum. Ooh. Cowl of the Overseer, though. Stylish. Sure, you can have that. Maybe Bull wants some of the other stuff. Because Bull's got a pretty shitty helmet. Oh my... okay, that's a really shitty helmet. A 6 damage Keen Blight Wasp Vitar. Yeah, it's upgrade time. Oh, he's not an elf, a dwarf, or a human. That's racist. How dare you? Well, Varric, you don't have much use for melee defense or healing bonuses, do you? That's so racist. The horns might get in the way. I guess so. He's got an inbuilt helmet. Solus is using a red lyrium staff. Risky, risky. We like risky, risky. Yeah, so the one he has on at the moment is the Staff of Iden Allied. Yes, yes. With a corrupting rune. Did you just say Solembum? Eragon reference? I do love me some Eragon. It's one of my favorite books growing up. I need to reread them again soon. It needs to happen. Maybe book club this year we reread Eragon? Hey, Warmonger! Hi, RM as well. Welcome, welcome. We just slayed a dragon. No big deal. Just a normal Thursday around these parts. Oh yeah, I was here to scatter the ashes of some poor fellow who died. We should probably go do that. I got the new Murtagh book for Christmas. I was hearing about that. I don't know if I'd remember enough of Eragon to fully appreciate it right now, so I think I'd have to do a full reread. That's the problem when they come out with like a prequel after so many years of a really popular series. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll just read that all again now. Weaver of stories. Spinner of tales. Welcome back. Thank you so much for 3 months. Good to have your soul. And thank you for your continued immortality. Mr. Paolini does have some startlingly odd ideas about elves, though. I don't know, they're quite like classical Tolkien ideas, right? The idea that the elves are a bit, how do you say, up their own arses, you know? Like, they don't really want to be part of what the humans are doing until it's almost too late, and then they come and help, sort of thing. So I mean, it's been a while, but I sort of remember them being quite Tolkien-esque elves. I could be wrong, though. Ooh, what is this? Is that carved out of wood or stone? The twisted tree. The tree on the hill made me deeply uneasy. I chose not to camp there, even though the view was something to behold. Later on, at a tavern in Ville-Montevelan, I heard the tale. Before the Dales were conquered, elves would capture humans who trespassed and string their heads from the branches of that twisted tree. Sounds about right to me. Sounds good. Good warning to all those other filthy humans that might cross into our lands. Oh, a blessing. Lovely. Oh. My mouse ran out of battery. I'm being betrayed by tech on all sides today. There we go. Also classical Fae because they only speak truth and know how to lie with the truth. I kind of like that as a concept of like, oh yes, we're so good and virtuous we'd never lie, but them being so intelligent that they can twist their words. Ugh. I guess this is the dragon's hunting ground. That's why everything here is gored out. Let's go back to where we were actually supposed to be going. Hey, Nug. Nuggy Duggy. I think it's just up here. Scatter Robert's ashes. Okay. Be at peace.
Nicely done.
Thanks. I'm quite a professional ash scatterer, if I say so myself. Cole approves. Cole's not even here, and he's just looking on at us, smiling. I forgot there were mounts in this game. There are, but I wouldn't have known this if chat hadn't told me, so thank you, chat, for ruining it for me. But they don't actually make you go faster than the sprint. Doesn't actually make you go faster. It's all a lie.
Whoa.
Oh, hi there. Those look like some friendlies right there. Who are these people? Ah. Oh, Red Templars. Maybe Cole is there, but he's making you forget that you ever saw him. I love Cole. But I'm equally scared of Cole. I need to get to know him better. Aha. There we go. I keep pressing down Alt to look for loot because we've been playing so much Baldur's Gate. It's ruined me. I hear a thing. Where is the thing? Oh, Jesus Christ! I swear, bears are the greatest enemy in Dragon Age. Oh, and it's a great bear. Some of the bears have been harder to fight than dragons in this game. And they always take you by surprise. Oh my god. Are those more bears? I hear something. Oh, it's okay. Just like cow rhino things. Whew. Where is the shiny? I hear it. I know you're here. Oh, come on! It was right there. I was on top of it for so long. Chasing sack mead, a brutally strong honey liquor, reminiscent of warm summer days, apple blossoms on the wind, with an unexpected aftertaste of father going off to war, never to return. Bitter, to say the least. It's like owning a brewery and being like, oh, this mead is inspired by warm summer days. And that one summer day where my father went out to get milk and a pack of smokes and never came back. Enjoy the musky flavors! Blood-spattered notes. These appear to be scribbled notes of a scholar named Erwin Cavey. The elements of ruined most of the writing. How many times have I sought information on the Dalish, only to find that it is, once again, a tale told by Keeper Gisharel of the Ralaferin clan. We can't have one keeper from years ago be our sole source of knowledge on the Dalish. There must be other voices in the Dalish clans, other perspectives that the elves cannot all be as hostile as most would be. A dark smear obscures the writing. About that. Conclude that it is our prejudice speaking when we repeat these damaging untruths. When I return, the university will finally acknowledge my contributions to Theodosian history. Ferdinand Genitivi, step aside. Remarkably difficult to locate. I'm walking in circles, but take heart, Erwin. This is all for good cause. There must be someone in this forest who can point me to the Dalish. I'll ask the next person I come... I'm guessing that's when he got shot. Like, at the very end of that sentence. Sarah makes a hilarious comment if you bring her for that quest. She always has the best quips. I'm a rogue and Varric's a rogue, so it's very rare that we also bring Sarah along. But I miss her quips. Like, she's worth it just for the quips alone and the little interactions with the other party members. Much like the Inquisition, Corypheus has invested great time and effort building a trusted inner circle. Samson is a former Templar, a lyrium addict, and now the leader of the Red Templars. Cullen knows Samson well. Oh. Should we? Should we go and do that? Is that so... Which quest is that? Before the dawn. Ah, for smuggler letters. I was thinking we should take Cullen for this. Let me go to a camp. And then we can switch up party members. Not gonna lie, I was never a fan of Sarah. I think, like, she's a lot. She's got a lot going on. And maybe some people find her annoying for that reason. She kind of reminds me of Tracer from Overwatch, I'm not gonna lie. But I find her little quips amusing. She makes zero sense, but I love that about her. I don't know if I ever saw much use for her in my party mechanically, and that's the only reason I haven't taken her along. Oh, yeah. Why does it keep doing that? I didn't even press T. Hi, Jack. Happy belated New Year's. Definitely not losing track of time already. There's something really weird about the time between Christmas and New Year's, and then the first few days of January. And time moves in a weird sort of way. It doesn't really exist. I always forget what day of the week it is. We're in that weird stage. She's a bit chaotic, but I kind of like that. I like the pure chaos. I embrace it. Why does that keep happening? Like... I'm wondering what that is, because it's not me pressing T, so maybe if I like hold down or... No, I'm not sure what's doing it. Time is a weird soup, sure is. I did it again. Again, that was not me. Just when I'm moving in a certain way, it decides to go into tactical. Alright, Cullen, my boy. Gonna come out on a mission? Oh no. Technically, he's not a companion, is he? Right? I always think, oh yeah, Cullen's part of the crew, but he's He's not really. He's not really. He just happens to be in a very close relationship with me. I can't take my boyfriend on the mission. I'm sad about it now. Moogle cuddles have been redeemed. Well, technically I'm using Moogle's cam today. But she's not even in here. Moggy! Moogle moo! Kupo? Kupo? No. She's forsaken us. If she does come in later though, rest assured, she shall have her cuddles. Hey Scotty! Happy Thursday. It's been an interesting stream so far. I started stream and my camera gave up the ghost, so we're currently using Mog's cam. Maybe this camera is just gonna become my workhorse for everything now. Because I got this camera mostly for like cooking streams and creative streams, but if my DSLR's port is dead, then I guess I'm gonna have to use this for now. It's fine. There are some shards around here as well. More camps that we haven't found. Yeah, let's head up there. So many bears. Leave me alone, bears! Imagine fighting a dragon with Josephine in the party. Yeah, Josie would just like come up and be like, boop. I deleted them. You should be grateful. Just want to live in this forest. It looks a little like the Southern Elven Forest. Although there's not as much green as there used to be, sadly. Wow. Someone likes elf booty. I'm guessing this is meant to be a beautiful ode to a god. But all I see is booty. That's some fine booty. I wonder if there's anything hidden near the booty. No. No booty looty. Sad times. I was hoping for booty. Ooh. Okay, some booty. I don't really know what to use this for yet, but I'll take it. Oh, hi there. Just a group of travelers?
Oh, Maker be praised. What did you have to trade?
Nothing. The Inquisition's giving them out.
Yeah, we're really cool and stuff.
How's Liska?
Better. The cough's almost gone. As long as she would have lasted.
It doesn't
No,
matter.
me neither.
We're safe now.
Hi, Nugget. You coming up?
Thank you for
There
all
is a
you've done,
Cat
Lord.
Cuddles channel point redeem. You're missing out up here. You coming up?
Inquisitor.
Come on. Meow. Meow. I think she's annoyed that I've stolen her cat cam. Like she's lost her presence in this stream now. Normally she's on cat cam all the time.
Inquisitor.
Hi Jazz, welcome on in. I'm new and lurking, but your cat is adorable. I'm biased, but she is the most
Inquisitor.
beautiful feline to ever exist. And the light of my life, so she's perfect. Absolutely.
Inquisitor.
Her name's Moogle. She might come and say hi. Maybe. Woo! She's been summoned. That was terrifying. There's never any warning when she jumps up on the desk. Hey! Wanna come say hi to Jess and the others?
Inquisitor.
They just keep saying Inquisitor. Inquisitor. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. Hi, Muggy. Oh, so cute. Oh, are you gonna be a lap cat? Are you thinking about it? Oh, ASMR. That's very kind of you. Yeah, give chat some ASMR. Yeah. Good ASMR, Purrs. That's some content. Yeah. Yeah. I also have a beloved black kitty, so I have bias. Mog is my very first void cat, and now I think I am forever a void cat lover. I'm not gonna lie, I want to get another void cat. And then another void cat to be friends with that void cat. And then obviously we can't have that void cat being lonely that doesn't have a void cat partner, so you've got to get 4. Hey. Hey, Mooglemog. You're right there. Can I help you, madam? You're just gonna stick your butt on me. Okay, well that's nice. That's nice. We were playing video games here, but you know. Go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, I don't need my keyboard anyway. You just roll on that. Yeah, that's fine. Welsh Valley Girl's been redeemed. Well, I guess I'm talking like this for a few minutes then. Oh, Mog, that's the action button. Don't you be pressing that. You'll kill nugs by accident, Mog. We don't want that happening. No nug murder in this elven stream. Okay, there is apparently one here, so I'm going to set it as my active. I think I walked right by it. Oh, bloody hell. That keeps happening, and I don't know. It's normally T. But I'm not pressing anything on my keyboard when that happens. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Oh. There's another advantage to using CatCam today. Hopefully this works. Hi, Nuggy. You're my love. Yeah, you're so cute. Yeah, you helping? Okay, we're going through the Emerald Graves. Yeah, we're going through the Emerald Graves. You like the Emerald Graves, huh? Yeah? Mog, why does this keep happening? Like, I don't press anything, but it just automatically goes into tactical mode. You know the reason why, huh? You know why? She not sure. She not sure. Come on. Does anyone know why that happens? Like, I don't press T. It's usually when I'm holding down right click and then moving that it sometimes does that. And I have no idea why. It's really strange. Is it a shortcut? Yeah, I tried all the side mouse buttons just in case.
Thank you for all you've done.
But it doesn't look like it. No. I think I killed a nug. One of Mog's nicknames is Nuggy because of Dragon Age. Because she's a little nug. Little nugget. Little nug bunny. Maybe the camera movement to overhead cam, like if I'm holding down and then I go like that.
Everything burning is the meat.
Oh, tactical zoom turns on at max distance. Oh, God, that makes so much sense. Okay, so it's because my mouse is on like free zoom. So sometimes when I go to zoom out, it goes into full overhead. Ah, you're smart, chat. You're big brains. She's all sleepy. Oh! Are you gonna watch Dragon Age? Yeah? She likes this game. I think it's very visually interesting, so she does like watching this one. Back to my face. But this camera's cool because you can set a couple of positions, so you know. We can have this be my face and this be Mog. Who is this? Who is this returning? Is that a Randarth I see in my chat? Welcome back, Randarth. Me and Queen Muggle Moogle Moo wish you the greatest of immortalities this 2024. Good to have you back. Yep. Did you ever see what happened to Tash due to Bam Bam? No. What happened to Tash? You make that sound very nefarious. I hear the whispers of another shard. It's around here somewhere. There's so much to the crafting system in this game as well, and I've barely touched it. I have barely touched it. I have so many materials though. So we really should at some point. Maybe it's up on the hill and we have to go all the way around? Is this the way? Oh my god, that was a terrifying noise. What is that? I don't know what that noise is. Maybe I have to go from camp. Can you use your phone as a replacement cam for the time being? Some high-end phones have really good cameras. I do have the Elgato app that lets you link your phone as webcam. So I might see if we can use that for cat cam. But for now, for main cam, I might have to use this one. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's 4K. And I wonder if I can find some kind of goblin engineer who can replace or repair what I think is wrong with it, which I think is just the port in the side. I think it's just time and wear have gotten to it, and also I didn't always have a right angle cable for this camera, so the weight of the cable was kind of pressing down on the port, and that's probably what did it. Enchantment? Enchantment! Hi, Pew. Welcome on in. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to go up the hill. I don't know how this all links up. Zones with mountains in Dragon Age are the death of me. Like, I end up trying to parkour around here. Do you have a soldering iron? That's not one that's in the Elven toolbox. I have a lot of things for cosplay, like weird devices for making cosplay stuff, but I don't have a soldering iron. Also, do I trust me with a soldering iron? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do I trust me with any form of electricity or fire? No. There's a couple of goblins in an outpost on the very edge of the Elven Forest. Maybe they can help. This one's already done. Oh, there it is! How did I not see this when I came to get the Astrarium? I've already got trendy scars. You probably won't be able to see it on this camera, but do you see my trendy scar? It's a trendy scar. That's probably my coolest scar, which I got from tripping over my own feet whilst carrying a glass of water. I wish I had a more cool story for that. That's how it happened. it was technically a gaming related injury because I was playing Half-Life 2 and it was getting to a really good bit in the story, but I was really thirsty, so I was like, I'm gonna run and get a drink like so fast and then come back. And then I tripped over my own feet and fell into the glass. Good times. Good times. I blame those video games. Oh, there's apparently a shard right next to this camp. Can I just... Oh, have I not been there yet? Okay. Go down here. Hey, Eros! You're losing yourself in ESO again after being away from it for a while. Ah, it's one of those games that when you come back into it, it's just like a warm hug. Everything's so familiar and the music's beautiful and you can just play solo and explore. It's one of my favorite things about ESO, that it does play so well solo as well. Good job, you're immortal. Yeah, it comes in handy sometimes. Although, technically, it's immortality, not immunity. I always like to point out, especially when people subscribe for immortality. If someone were to come up behind me right now and stab me with a longsword, I would die as surely as any mortal. Is the camera using an HDMI or a USB cable? It's an HDMI. I always get confused between mini and micro HDMIs. But one of them things. This looks like Rivendell every time you come through the trees. White marble. Oh. Yes, a very important difference between immortality and invulnerability. Please keep that in mind. I can make you immortal with a Twitch subscription, but I cannot provide full invulnerability from any physical effects. Keep that in mind. Whoa, the ESO collection was £20? What, with Necrom? With Necrom as well? That's a really good deal. Okay, so apparently I didn't pick the camp up that's just... you know why? Probably because it's on a hill. And hills are my greatest enemy here in Dragon Age. Hills and bears. The two things that will kill me more surely than any other. That's Villa Morel, which we've been into. That's like the haunted house. Let's see if I can get back up onto the hills. I really liked the quest in the mansion. Subtly spooky. And we also happened to walk into there around Halloween. It wasn't planned. I didn't know it was a spooky mission, but we were in there doing spooky things. Forgot about Moogle. About Moogle? She's gone. She's left us alone. Oh, apparently there's lyrium here. Love this game. Got confused with the missions. There's so many side missions. And I think maybe it's more telling of the time that it came out in, but it feels like they really wanted to push MMO style missions, and it's a lot of collection missions and exploration missions. I don't mind too much because the zones are really pretty, but there's a lot, and I'm someone who likes to complete everything in a game, and I don't really feel like the collection missions are doing much for me in terms of making me appreciate the story more. Yeah, they wanted to hop on the open world train, but it feels like there's not much substance to the things that you find in the open world. It's just a few objectives that you pick up. I like the lore pages. I really like when we plant a standard down and we get a nice bit of lore, but it's definitely one of those where I feel like they made a really pretty zone and then they populated it with things to go and find, and then apart from a few major quests in each zone, it's mostly pickups. And it's really interesting playing Baldur's Gate 3 at the same time as this, because I started playing this before Baldur's 3 came out, and now playing them alongside each other, I'm like, okay, well, this is good. But I feel like Baldur's has really built on what they started and made those storylines feel deep. And as you're exploring zones in Baldur's, you have almost mini encounters and mini puzzles and things that happen. And the world feels very, very full. Whereas it really does feel like in Dragon Age, it's like, oh, this thing is here. You can go and you can explore it and then get the thing and then leave. Rather than it being a little encounter where you meet new characters and things have consequences. Hi there. Did someone say Moggy Moogle Moo? So disruptive. She really loves Dragon Age. Every time I'm playing this game, she comes and chooses violence. Oh, there's an Astrarium up here as well. Yeah, I really love the lore of this world, but it does feel like there's a lot of padding in Inquisition. I'd say at the start of Inquisition, I thought, yeah, this is gonna be my favorite Dragon Age. Like, there's no competition. Like, wow, this is gonna be my favorite one. And then now I've played more of it. It's good, and there are some things that I really like about it, especially the environments and the more open world aspects I do like, because that's more my thing. I play MMOs and I really like games based on exploration. But I don't feel like I'm getting as deep a look into the characters as I did in 2, which surprises me. I felt closer to my companions in Dragon Age 2. And I can't really put my finger on why. I guess, like, it just felt like there was more going on in each of their storylines, and the storylines that they each had intersected more than in this one. Whereas in this one, I suppose they've gone for trying to make each character have their own little arcs where different things can happen depending on what you choose. Mog, what are you eating? Are you eating tinsel? No. No. Where did you even find tinsel? What? Mog, you know what this is? This is your golden ticket for a one-way trip to the vets. One way only, no return. You know what this does? This goes in and it wraps around your intestines. Yeah? And then if you don't shit it out, then the doctor has to go inside you and cut you open. Or you just die. Okay? Yes, so we know do that. We've talked about this before. We know do that. No. No. We'd like to keep you around for at least 1,000 years. Yes, okay? No trips to vet. No trips. Yes, we don't want glitter poop again. She has eaten confetti before. And I found glitter in her litter tray. Like, I was like, what is this in her poop? It's just chunks of pink and silver glitter. Which I thought I had swept up all the glitter, but it turns out she found more. She found more. If not food, then why food shaped? You see, the problem is everything is food shaped according to Mog. Also, I'm getting so lost on the maps. Okay, let's go down here. Can I teleport to Watcher's Reach and then go from there? And now she's trying to eat D&D dice. She thinks dice are delicious as well. No! She picked it up in her mouth. Are you a cat? Or some sort of strange goblin ferret? I'm not sure anymore. What kind of cat tries to eat D20s? What's wrong with you? If you're gonna try and eat it, at least roll. What is it? That's a D4? What did you roll? You rolled... I can't even see. It's a 2. Very good. Don't forget to add your racial bonus, Bog. She's rolling again. Oh, there's a 5 on a d6. That's not bad, actually. Do I have to put these away? I'm just trying to play video games here. Put these over here. Watching you, cat. The gremlin energy is strong with Mog today. She's sometimes really, really chill when I'm on stream, and other times she is just pure chaos and she craves violence. Dragon Age 2, despite its rushed production and copy-paste maps, was a great game. The story, the characters, the music, the dark environment from Kirkwall and its surroundings. That one really surprised me. I've got to say, like, the copy-paste environments I did find a little bit sad because it felt like you could feel the rush, you could feel the crunch, and especially a lot of the enclosed like house maps and dungeon maps, it was just the same thing. It wasn't even using the same assets and then repeating certain parts. It was just the same thing. So that was kind of sad, and I think I expected it to go outside of Kirkwall, and I was sort of waiting for the moment when we'd be done in Kirkwall and we'd leave and go off somewhere else, like we did in Origins. But despite that, I think because it was in such an enclosed area, I feel like I learnt a lot about Kirkwall, and because we were in a city and everyone was also living in the city, I got more of an idea of who my companions were in their day-to-day lives, sort of thing, rather than just being adventurers with me. But yeah, I really liked the story in that game, which really surprised me. I didn't think I would like it so much. The combat feels like it went all the way from tactical to full action, and there was hardly any tactical left at all. And I mean, it felt kind of nice after Origins to actually be able to hit something and it pack a punch and like feel really epic. But combat was almost too easy in that game.
Our friends are alive because of you.
You are so welcome. I think you'll like Dragon Age Inquisition once you get to endgame in the expansion. I definitely say that probably in most ways Inquisition is my favorite so far. It's definitely more in my comfort zone when it comes to gaming. Like open world, running around completing missions. It's more what I'm used to. But I do find myself sometimes craving the slightly more railroaded story from the previous ones. Which isn't like me, but I think because it was so railroaded, that story was very, very crafted. I love the lore in this game. And there's so much of it. There's so much of it. And also the classic kind of BioWare grey morals that go on with some of the factions in this game. So you start off thinking you know what good and bad is, and that you're a hero and you're fighting on the right side, and then someone comes along who changes your mind. Origins will always be my favorite game of all time. Wow. Strong love for Origins up in chat. I liked Origins a lot. I struggled with it to start with, but it really, really grew on me. I think I struggled with it so much because it was a much older game, and it didn't have all the things that we're used to in games now. Story-wise, I really liked it. And I do kind of miss the old school tactics. Hey Englander! At what stage does Happy New Year become redundant? I was thinking that today. Because, like, I emailed some people today and I started off the email with Happy New Year! And I guess we're well into January now, but it still feels like New Year was yesterday. So I'd say that's fine. I'd say, like, the whole week of the first week of January counts. Who could this be? It's a Karen! We know this one very well. An ancient and powerful soul that I am glad to always have by my side. Welcome back, Karen. Yeah, I feel like this week is most people's first week back at work. So you can say Happy New Year until the end of this week. Someone else coming back too. It's a Haxin. I wrap presents like it's the extension of my soul. Twisted, torn, and barely held together. I feel that. I feel that deep in my soul. It's like every year I say to myself, I'm gonna learn how to wrap presents beautifully this Christmas. And I'm gonna get like a bunch of pretty ribbons and they're gonna look amazing and I'm gonna be proud of them. And every year just end up like scrunching the top of every present that's awkward to wrap and sticking some duct tape on it. Happy New Year, Mus! Thank you so much for 23 months and almost 2 whole years of wisdom. Parkour! Parkour! I got it! Did we get the hill camp? I guess we have already. That was the first one we went through, I think. Oh my god, so many shards. Yeah, we have a few parts of Before the Dawn, so I'm gonna go here. Can I teleport here? No, doesn't look like it. I'm all the way down here, though. Isn't that a camp? I guess I haven't found it yet. I do have this one, though. Let's go to that one. Ribbons? I'm sure Moo can help. Moo already took off the little ribbons that I made on the presents that I have for Elffather, because I haven't been to see Elffather yet. And I wrapped all the presents and I put those little like confetti ribbons on and everything, and I found one of them on the sofa randomly and realized that she had tried to eat it. Shocking behavior. Okay, let's just go towards this one. There's so many objectives in this region, I keep going towards the wrong ones. But it's good. It's more XP for us and more influence. What? I remember in October, after Final Fantasy XIV FanFest was over, I was like, oh, Japan Final Fantasy XIV FanFest in January is so long away. And now it's this weekend, and I'm wondering where the time went. Are you going to the Japan FanFest? I shall have to watch online. I wonder if they'll allow us to restream it. Some companies, like, you have to be like, okay, can we have permission to restream this? Because they don't like you restreaming it, and Square Enix is one of those that I always check with. But I'd love to do a live reaction to FanFest if we can. Do you think they'll announce anything big? I know it's gonna be the other job, isn't it? Like, they're gonna announce the other job. But anything else that they're hiding from us at the moment? It's at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. isn't even my bedtime. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, 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 oh. Every time that singing comes out of the rift, it makes me shiver. They've done the environmental sound so well. They're going to announce the end of the world as we know it. Well, usually that's how it ends up happening. Usually each expansion is some new world-ending terror, and then we have to save the world. That's how it goes in most MMOs, so I wouldn't be surprised. But this one is more of a holiday episode for Final Fantasy. Instead of there being a new baddie, we're actually going on holiday. I'm going to a tropical island and doing a treasure hunt. Oh, we leveled up! Also, power +2. How are we doing on the main Inquisitor's path? Are we ready? Here lies the abyss. Yes! Yes, we have enough influence. We can go on with main quest. The Grey Wardens are using blood magic and sacrifices to summon an army of demons. The ritual puts both the demon and blood mage leashed to it under Corypheus's control. Unless the Wardens are stopped, Corypheus will have an army of demons in his power. Oh no! Well, now I'm influential enough because I've done enough star puzzles and collected enough herbs. Now I feel ready to conquer Corypheus. Corypheus shall live in fear of my astrarium solving. Oh, a diary of Troilus Hertubis. Troilus Hertubis. Wow. Arrived in Emerald Graves and located the first instance of the menace. Set up an observation area close by. This will allow for undisrupted study of the phenomenon. Day 2. This particular example of the menace seems far less active than the one in Leeds. It pulsates at a rate of a mere 427 times per hour. The sound of it here is a nagging drone as opposed to the frantic whistling of the first one in town. As I recall, Sister Euphorbia described the noise as similar to one heard when forcing air from leaky bellows. Day 5. Ran out of Sister Euphorbia. Euphorbia, what a name. Euphorbia's honey loaves. Still have cheese, but spent yesterday foraging. Spotted another menace through the trees by the river. I can only describe it as stormy. It must be investigated further. For the mission to succeed, I must learn all I can. Through the trees, near the river. I guess his body is somewhere here then. He obviously didn't make it. There's road mages down there. Yeah, when I read it as Leeds. I don't know if it's Ladies or Leeds. But we've gone with Leeds. Next, Newcastle will be besieged by dragons. Birmingham will have a problem with small nugs. Oh, I'm here. Okay. Haven't we been here before? Question mark? Maybe? No. There's another camp here.
On those nobles' faces, back
It
at the
does look
Winter
like
Palace
Leeds.
juggles.
They seemed
I wonder if
unaccustomed to
Leeds
seeing
in Dragon
elves
Age is
without
like
service
Leeds in
living,
real
or
life.
dwarves at all.
Priceless. That's definitely going in my next story.
You're
Are
making
you
dwarf
planning a chapter
jokes.
filled with courtly intrigue?
Close. I need to describe the face someone makes when they choke down something terrible.
Nice. Well, keep writing, Varric. Can no longer hear the word river without thinking of Baldur's Gate 3. I have been corrupted. Down, down, down by the river. It's concerning just how many people seem to meet unfortunate ends before you get there in these games. Well, how else would they leave a final letter next to their corpse, you know? If I ever find myself in a situation where I'm under siege or I'm being chased by a giant goblin or whatever the letters always seem to say, then I'm going to make sure that I sit down right there and then and I start writing my diary entry. Because if no one finds my diary entry, how do they know what happened to me? I need to sit down and write it. Never mind the fact that I might escape if I actually get up and run. It must be documented. Right there, it must be documented. What's this quest here? It's just a big marker. Whoa! Also, it's really handy that most evil villains in RPGs write down their plans and, like, send communications between each other for where the ritual is about to occur in letter form. If villains didn't use a mailing service, our lives as heroes in RPGs would be a lot harder. It's not a very secure form of communication. At least use WhatsApp or something. Come on. And they're just like, oh yeah, I'll write down that we're gonna meet in the shady undergrotto at 9 p.m. and that we're to bring 5 human sacrifices. All right, I'm gonna send that to my underling. It should be there by first class post, first thing tomorrow morning. I don't recommend it if you're a villain. Map of Elganon's Bastion. Oh. There's something under the tree. Okay. Good to know. I'll have to remember that. I don't think they give you markers on the map for the treasure drawings. So you just have to remember if you see something that looks familiar. So you guys remember that because I have the memory of a goldfish. Okay? I'm going to head back to the keep. And we'll see what's going on. Here lies the abyss. I did have a good stream. I'm a baby streamer. I'm a baby streamer too. I'm still the mental age of 3 years old, so we're all baby streamers. And I really, really appreciate the raid. Thank you for coming on to say hello. I never questioned how those things give you political influence until just now. You're welcome. Oh, I heard the Inquisitor really knew how to pick the best herbs. Me too. Damn, I want to follow a woman who knows how to take a plant from the ground, roots and all. I'm joining the Inquisition. And so the Inquisition's numbers swelled. All of them wanting to catch a glimpse of the Grand Inquisitor with her gardening gloves on. It makes sense. It's plot, okay? Such plot. Very Dragon Age. Hey, baby. How you doing?
Something you wanted to talk about?
For anyone coming in with Moon's Raid, we're Team Varric in this stream. And if there is not a Varric Tethras romance in the next Dragon Age game, I will riot. I will march on BioWare headquarters. I will not have it. We've already asked him all these questions.
Carry on.
There's no new dialogue because I've already talked to him too much. To the war table. Chaos awaits. Varric only has one love, his crossbow, so I've been told. He loves that hunk of wood more than he loves me. I see how it is. Why, hello everyone. Long time no see. Do I have any points? Oh, I have one. Is there any more for inventory space? Because that would be nice. 10% more for items sold. 10% discount. I'll save it for now. I think there's one that we are building up for. Here lies the abyss. Adamant Fortress has withstood countless Darkspawn attacks without falling. The Grey Wardens defending its walls are legendary warriors. To prevent Warden Commander Clarel from raising an army of demons, Inquisition forces will need siege engines powerful enough to breach Adamant's defenses. We're definitely high enough level. Let's do this.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers.
Ooh.
They've already delivered the trebuchet.
Thank you.
That is the good news.
She's got such connections, this one. Good news? But what about the demons? Psst, demons, memons. I'm listening.
And the bad news? Adamant called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
Oh,
The
yay.
Inquisition forces can breach the gate. But if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
This will be bloody. There's no other way? I'm guessing there's not, but I have to ask anyway.
So our plan is to lay siege to a legendary fortress.
Can we
filled
not
with
sneak in
demons.
through sewers or
It'll be
something?
hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause.
The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Chlorel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
We're not doing the classic sneak in through the secret entrance in the sewers. Infiltrate the fortress from the inside. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Cullen's armor is very cool. I'm gonna take the OG crew. Don't hate me, chat. I just wouldn't want to do this without them by my side, you know? We've been through so much together. Looks like we're going to be dealing with some demons. And probably some difficult decisions. I think we can convince them to turn to our side. There must be a few people in the keep who are reasonable, surely. Oh, it's a big mission. Woo! Jesus. Were we not gonna negotiate? Okay. This reminds me of Minas Tirith. The siege engines and everything. Oh god, we're going in! Okay, okay. In Baldur's Gate, I always try and take whoever's more thematically appropriate for the quest. That's true. Blackwall could have been interesting here as well. I'm burning! Oh!
Pull back! They're through!
All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
As long as you can. Please don't tell me you're doing that self-sacrificial hero bullshit. You're joining me, right?
That's a worrying lack of specificity there, Commander.
Yeah.
There are more of them than I was hoping, Inquisitor.
You don't say.
Warden Stroud will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements.
Then I'll
She's
die,
assisting them
Cullen.
until you arrive.
They already have the demons.
There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
If he dies, I riot. I only just got to start romancing him. We've had a kiss and nothing more. Don't cock-block me, Inquisition. I need to get behind the shield. Oh, the music is so good here. Got him. Never mind the siege. My inventory's nearly full. No! The greatest tragedy of our time. This has never happened before. No! inscription upon a trebuchet stone. In flowing formal script, all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. An addendum underneath it, painted quickly and sloppily. Stick this in your taint, Blighty! Wow! Oh! We're being raided! Defend your queen! Raided in the middle of a siege! They sought to see us distracted so they could sneak in through the back door. Shields up! Shields up! Hi, Little! Welcome on in! How are you doing? I mean, defend your queen! We do not know if these raiders can be trusted. They may bring trebuchets as well. Welcome to Dragon Age Inquisition. It's very loud here! The men are fighting! They're throwing fireballs over the walls! But this is my first playthrough of Inquisition. It's been a journey. For any of you who've played Inquisition, to give you an idea of where we currently are, we are on Here Lies the Abyss. And we're assaulting the fortress of the Grave Wardens. But thank you so much for the raid. If you're brand new here, yes, I am an elf. Yes, these are my real ears. I'm wearing ear armor today. For obvious reasons, we go into battle. No! How was your stream? What did you get up to? Mind the explosives. You'll be fine. Come on in. Help yourself to some Lambus toast.
Brothers, can't you see? This is madness. It's no use. Their minds are not their own.
No. They can't think rationally anymore. They know nothing else.
I have your back. Everyone just stay back. Keep your distance.
Oh.
Warden, turn off. We are not enemies. Why should I trust you, Stroud?
That was a really quick
You're a
pump
traitor
up.
to the Wardens. Clarel called for your death. Clarel has lost her way.
Sorry.
You expect me to turn on my fellow Wardens? Like, Wardens! Wardens, attack!
I wanted to talk to them. Well, I couldn't decide in time. I can't make decisions like that so quickly. Maybe we could have talked them down, but I panicked in the moment. For the Grey Wardens! Or, I guess not for the Grey Wardens, since we just killed them all. Should I not have brought my trebuchet? Is it giving off the wrong signals? Well, you know, it's okay if it's filled with cake or something instead of stones. Just fill it with something different, and then it's just like a welcoming trebuchet. I would say tea, but that would probably scald as well. I just want to talk. I think I pressed left click as well, which did not help, because left click attacks them. Good times. Oh, and yes, I have just noticed the level up symbols. Should we just level up in the middle of combat? No one will mind. No one will mind. It's fine.
Commander, we've breached the outer walls. Commander?
1 moment, I'm just checking my skill book. I want a 200% weapon damage bonus? So what, you know, I'm not sure if I want to go into double daggers with Varric or not. Varric, what do you think?
I think it's a great idea. I've been really enjoying the traps myself, but I'd like to get back into stabbing people.
Good point, Varric. I think you could be good with some traps, though. Throwing blades. Ooh, sounds nice. Seeing as we're dealing with demons, anything involving fire is nice, too. This one I did not feel the advantage of, because that takes Varric in closer, and I want him to be further away. Sure. Throwing knives, that has range. Give that a go. Are we currently running him with shield or two-handed? Two-handed, okay. but we were looking at Berserker Tree, which is like his personal tree, which looks pretty interesting. Devour. Blood is life. You rip into your enemy, doing damage based on how badly you're wounded and healing yourself. Oh, it's like a vampiric heal. I like this. Have I even got room on my skill for this? I'm gonna work towards it. Your critical strikes have a chance to cause a gory mess and send nearby enemies fleeing in panic. Sounds like bull. I say yes. Absolutely. Solace has a level up. I was giving him a lot of barriers. Although fire is great against demons. Depends what kind of demon, but... he likes the fire tree. He's also got the Rift Mage tree as well. We were playing a Highland Song. A Highland Song? I haven't heard of that. Is that like a cute little indie game? It sounds like it would be. With like cute Scottish Highland music. If it is, I'm totally into it. You use stray magic around weakened enemies to increase the power of status effects on them. Or pull stray magic from around weakened enemies to regain mana. Veil. Let's try Veil. That sounds fun. And then I don't even know what to spend points on anymore because I've maxed out the ranged tree. Yes, anything that gives me more power. Successfully performing an ability combo earns additional focus for the party. I feel like we talked about this last time, but I almost never successfully combo, so I'm not gonna go for that. Yeah, Sunder. It's a passive. I like passives. We'll go with that. Everybody ready? Let's do this. Oh, but first of all, loot the dead people. Fudge. You didn't see that. My inventory is never full. Never happens. You usually play Mass Effect. I've only played Mass Effect 1. I'm definitely playing Mass Effect 2 this year. That's going to be like our next big playthrough. We're doing a little bit of Wind Waker soon. That'll be my first playthrough of that too. But Mass Effect, soon, TM. It's an indie game with beautiful Scottish music about exploring the Heelands. Oh, aye. That sounds beautiful and touching. And I can't do a Scottish accent. Oh my god. Is it Mass Effect 1 you're playing through? Okay, I'm not too scared of the shades. I thought they were going to be more difficult, but we're actually okay. I think we're slightly over-leveled for it. We're doing the whole trilogy. Just started the second. And the third last week. Nice. It's such an undertaking because there's so much of those games. And it's the same reason why I didn't play Dragon Age for a long time. Because I knew that it would be a game that would be with us for hundreds of hours. And that's a good thing, but also so much.
Let's get to the next one.
So much story.
You can press on ahead, Your Worship. We'll clear a path for the rest of our forces.
Thank you. Press on this way. We're coming up to a year of playing this game. Yeah. Yeah. One thing that I kind of want to do more of is when we're playing a story-based game, mostly just play that. Because I think I play so many different games that I like to give a bit of time in the schedule to each one every week. And then it just ends up being like, oh, we play Dragon Age once a week. And then that means that it takes me like literally years to finish games. And I start forgetting details about the games as I play them. So I kind of just want to go all into it. And if we're playing a big story-based game, just play it like 3-4 times a week. But it's tricky to keep up with all my other MMOs as well. I play all the MMOs. If you're new here, I play Final Fantasy, Guild Wars 2, ESO. And World of Warcraft is calling to me right now, and I don't want it to, but it's whispering to me, and it's saying, ooh, WoW Classic, ooh, Discovery. It's very tempting. Oh my god. Pride Demon. See if I can put a rift out. Can I? A range is not enough. Holy heck, why all those MMOs? I've always loved MMOs. They've always had a very special place in my heart. My first game that really got me into gaming was World of Warcraft. So without MMOs, I wouldn't be a gamer. At least I wouldn't be the kind of gamer that I am now. Like my whole life is built around video games. So I just love an MMO. I love an MMO. I love the kind of social side to MMOs as well. But keeping up with all the MMOs is tricky. So
Inquisitor, always a pleasure.
oh, hello me from another universe. So this is actually my version of me from Dragon Age 2, Hawk.
Do what you can.
Oh, I just forgot to talk to Okay. There was a response option, but it seems that like we have a limited time to talk back in these scenes because obviously we're in the middle of a battle. It's urgent. But speaking of, let me just check my inventory. This is a bad weapon. I will destroy it to make some room. Unsigned letter. Do the mages seem different to you? Ever since they began summoning those demons, they don't talk to the rest of us. Have you been picked for one of the secret assignments yet? I can't imagine what they need us for if the mages can summon demons, but Jenna and Kemet disappeared last week right after the ritual started. And nobody knows where they've gone. Stay ready. I'm not sure it's safe to talk here anymore. I don't think they knew what they were signing up for. I wish they'd just surrender! Ah, here you go, Bullock. Let me get you your new talents. Terrifying Fury. And yes, now you can eat people. Congratulations. Enjoy. No worries, Lil. I know what it's like after a stream. Go get some noms, go have a rest, and thank you so much for the raid again. But yeah, I play a lot of MMOs. And then also, my favorite games outside of MMOs are just RPGs. RPGs. Which are the ones that take the most time to play through? Ooh. God damn it. That's kind of nice. Let me look at what shitty weapon sets I'm still carrying around. This is bad. Kill. Kill. Oh, can I move it to my valuables? No. That just doesn't free up any space. Hat of the Inquisitor. That was rubbish, wasn't it? Destroy. There we go. Because this should be good for another one of my medium armor characters. All the soldiers just wondering where the divine has gone.
We need to clear a path for our guys.
Yeah? How do you suggest we do that? Maybe down here? If we unlock the door from this side, that should do it. It's working! Oh, loot. This way. Oh, I've opened the console. Don't mind me.
Demons with her. Make her willing. They will listen to reason. They have not done so. Commander Cullen will hold the path open for us as long as possible, Inquisitor. Our forces are ready when you are.
I'm ready. Into the main keep. It is time. Face us.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. Are you ready, Jaina?
No.
I came to save people from the Blight.
And so you shall, child.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Don't do this, Clarel. Please, no! I don't think he's gonna listen to reason, but we'll try.
Clarel, if you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Adamant wants.
What? Fighting the Blight? Keeping the world safe from Darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
They're beginning to doubt. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we want.
Bring it through.
Oh no. What are they gonna bring through?
Please. I've seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
You're right, Hawk.
I trained half of you myself. Do not make me kill you to stop this madness.
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Think of the Warden's legacy. What will history say about you?
The Grey Wardens have a proud history. You stopped the Blight at the Silent Plains, at Starkhaven and Hunterfell, at Aesley and Denerim.
I was there.
This world owes you a debt it can never repay. I would not stand against you if I did not know you were being misused.
They're all sheep. They'll only follow their orders.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally.
He's just gonna kill them.
My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Oh! Oh! Oh no. It's an undead dragon. A demon dragon! And that's the moment where she realizes that she majorly messed up. Fight with us! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Laurel, wait.
I don't think one single bolt of magic is gonna do much.
Help the Inquisitor!
Whew. Well, I'm glad we have those allies now. Let's get rid of the small ones first, and then, you know, I guess worry about the massive dragon. This is fine. We can handle this. This game has dragons. It's actually living up to its name now. Usually it doesn't, but Inquisition has the highest actual dragon count so far of any of the games. In Dragon Age 2, I'm pretty sure we basically just saw, like, rims. Smaller dragons. Finish him! Can I close this? It doesn't look like it. It's remaining open.
How do we get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe this way, Varric. Come on, follow me. Are we just leaving? We're not gonna attempt to kill the dragon? Okay. I have a vague memory of you fighting a single dragon in Origins and it being an extremely hard fight. Yeah, I have a vague memory of like screaming as there was one character left alive being flung on a dragon's tail. Vague memory of this. It was just before the tomb place where you have to pass the test with the ghosts. That was the thing. Oh! Get him, get him, get him! Ah! It's a red lyrium dragon? Oh, God. Dreadwolf will have like 30 dragons at this rate. Better have some wolves as well. Can I get it from here? Can't reach it. Up to the battlements. But first, loot. I have priorities, okay? This is a really cool section. I like how we're being chased at the same time. I really love that for us. Oh my god. This way, come on. Quickly.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
Yes, chuck him off. Oh no, don't stand on that side.
Did that to yourself, you stupid bitch.
He's gonna yeet you. Don't stand there. Should have stayed on the other side.
Dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody.
Have you never seen what happened with Simba's dad?
You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight.
think she's okay. She's moving. She's still
Victory.
moving.
In peace, vigilance.
So cool. Damn. I mean, what a way to go. What a way to go. And in I go to the rift. If only Solus was here, he knew what to do. We're in the Fade.
Where are we?
Oh, you came too.
We were falling. If this is the afterlife, the Chantry owes me an apology. This looks nothing like the Maker's bosom.
Hawk was really hoping for bosoms.
This is the Fade.
Nice juicy coconuts. Very seriously.
The Inquisitor opened a rift. We came through. And survived. I never thought I would ever find myself here physically. Look. The Black City. Almost close enough to touch.
Solus seems very excited by this. Your thoughts, Solus? You'd know better than anyone where to go from here.
This must be very exciting for you, Solus. Any advice you have on what exactly is going on would be wonderful.
What spirit commands this place? I have never seen anywhere like it.
It's not how I remember the Fade either. Perhaps it's because we're here physically, instead of just dreaming. The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
I don't know, maybe?
I don't know.
I think it's been corrupted even more.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Adamant was using, and there could be others.
This is shitty. I'll fight whatever you give me, boss. But nobody said nothing about getting dragged through the ass end of Demon Town.
Sorry, we forgot to put it on the job
the rift
description.
The demons came through was nearby, in the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
Oh my god. I hope so. It's definitely worth a try.
Let's find out.
May as well.
There. Let's go.
Doesn't look foreboding at all.
This is fascinating. It is not the area I would have chosen, of course. But to physically walk within the Fade.
Oh yeah, this must be a dream come true for your crazy ass.
Yes, literally.
This is literally such a fanboy of this entire place. Well, any advice since you're such an expert? Or, oh, I don't get much time to respond. What is with these quick fire responses? I'm not built for reaction speed. I'll have to press them faster when I see them. Hi, Retro. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. We have just entered the Fade for the first time. I feel very on edge being here. You play GTA Online. God, it's been ages since I played GTA, but I feel like now with the announcement about the next game coming out, more and more people are going back to it. I'm feeling the GTA itch once again. I did play quite a bit back in the day. Also, the roleplay that goes on in GTA these days is incredible. Shall we just avoid everything? Is this a whole map with things to explore? Or do I simply have to get through it? What the hell? There's something wrong here. Oh, I'm going to encounter all my old memories. It's you.
By the Maker. Could that be?
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia.
I don't think it's really them. You're not her. I think you're just trying to win our trust.
What are you? A spirit? A demon? The real Divine couldn't have survived Haven.
Couldn't she? How much of Haven do you truly remember? You think my survival impossible, yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Really? How hard is it to answer one question? I'm a human, and you are?
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
I do not remember. But I am also not an idiot. You must be a demon trying to trick us. How did you know my title? If you've been in here this entire time, how do you know that I became Inquisitor?
The real Divine would have no way of knowing
Exactly.
that I've been made Inquisitor.
I know, because I have examined memories like yours, stolen by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I would gladly avenge the insult this nightmare dealt my brethren.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
I have zero trust here. Zero. Welcome, Floyd. We did import our choices from Dragon Age 2, yes. So we have our old Hawk as well. I did have Purple Hawk, so I'm glad to see that she's still sassy. Why do demons serve Corypheus?
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal.
Do they have a choice?
How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
Ah, crap. I love that that's a response. See, this is why I like Dragon Age, especially in Dragon Age 2. The sense of humor really came into it, and you got to choose sarcastic conversation options and stuff. Like, in this situation, would a normal person be like, and how might we get home from this place? No, a normal person would be like, oh shit, this sucks. I just want to go home. Can I kill it? How do we get home? We need to get back there.
Can you help us get out of the Fade?
That is why I found you. When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
Oh no. Mon PTSD. I have to relive all of the horrible things we've been through. At least these wraiths are really squishy. Oh.
Bring forth the sacrifice.
Run while you can! Warn them!
What's going on here?
Now is the hour of our retreat.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me!
What's going on here?
Oh.
So, your mark did not come from Andraste.
Oh.
It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
Does that mean that to defeat him, I have to die as well? Mog says yes. Is that the solution? This is what I suspected. So it wasn't Andraste.
So this was what? An accident? A random ricochet in the middle of a fight?
And if it was?
If it was, then neither the Maker nor Andraste were in any way involved in this. I'm just...
If you believe in the Maker, then you believe he made this world, and everything in it, including your accident.
Happy little
And if you do
accident.
not, then nothing has changed. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
I wondered if you might be concerned about the Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
I assumed he had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after we escape this dark place.
Oh, I intend to.
I've never met the Divine. You think that was really her?
We have survived in the Fade physically. Perhaps she did as well. Or,
Maybe.
if it is a spirit that identifies so strongly with Justinia that it believes it is her, how can we say it is not?
She seems interested in helping us. That much is clear.
That's great and all, but the nightmare is the thing currently scaring the shit out of me.
Agreed.
Sounds like it preys on fear. Stealing people's memories. That's low, even for a demon.
Fear is a very old, very strong feeling. It predates love, pride, compassion, every emotion. Save perhaps desire. Be wary. The nightmare will do anything in its power to weaken our resolve.
After what it did to my fellow Wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
I mean, what he's saying is that desire is almost as strong as fear.
There's only one solution here, Varric Tethras. Come here, into my arms, you beautiful little man. We will make sweet love and kill the fear demon. No, he doesn't seem to be into it. Okay. Maybe in Dreadwolf? Okay, fine.
Anything else hiding around here? I'll take these out. I'm so happy we have Solace with us. And here I was, kicking myself for not taking Blackwall on the mission. But Solace was the perfect person to have along. I just hope he doesn't get too interested in everything here in the Fade, because he's too curious about all of it. If he sees something shiny, he's going to walk off in the other direction. Ah yes, the Ritual of Desire, the ancient magic. Only that has the power to diffuse the fear. Indeed. Greater shade, more like shitter shade. Died in about 2 seconds. I'm curious what Cole would be like here. Yeah. It would be interesting to see how he interacts with like the spirits here and everything as well. Miniature crown. Is that part of a collection? Whoa.
This place is creepy.
Can say that again, Varric. Magic +1. Sus. Sus. Book. They even have books here? This place isn't so bad after all. Walking the Fade. Frozen moments. Solace, come here! I have some reading material for you. I once studied the Fade as a scholar, dissecting it, as a child might a rat or a frog. I was young, and craved the power conquering the Fade could bring. I tried in vain to chart its paths, and when that failed, I attempted to secure them. In my arrogance, I struggled against the Fade's very nature. How does one pin down a dream? How can one control a thought so that it might reveal always the same course from conception to completion? Only when I let go of my desires and humbled myself was the Fade open to me. The spirits came and took it upon themselves to be my guides, my lanterns in the darkness. At their command, the paths grew still, and I could walk them again and again. I was shown vast oceans containing not water, but memories, drawn from the minds of dreamers. I've drifted through frozen moments like paintings, perfect in each detail. As I explored this impossible realm, the spirits kept darker things at bay. I came to trust them, even love them, and I saw my own love reflected in them. To know the Fade, one cannot seek to master it. The Fade is the master, the teacher. We are merely apprentices. The writings of Magister Callistus. Callistus the Fade touched. I'm not sure about all this embracing the Fade business, though. That can't end very well. If you like books, why not join our book club? Perfect integration there. Would you like to read a cozy fantasy book? Not at all like the horrors of the Fade this January? Well, join book club. We're reading Legends and Lattes, a cozy fantasy book about an orc who sets up a coffee shop. What could be better? Take your mind off the horrors that you see here in the Fade. God, it's so creepy. That cutscene as well, on the bridge. I was just stunned. It was such a good cutscene, especially, I know I keep saying this game for its time looked amazing, but oh my god, the detail in that cutscene and the animations were so good.
A letter written in a shaking hand. Son, by the time you read this, the Darkspawn poison will have claimed me. We gave all at Starkhaven, and we brought time for the Wardens to slay the Archdemon. But when I smelled the corruption in my wound, I knew I would not live to see you again. Thyrus will want men to search the battlefield. He sees Starkhaven as rising to greatness, and the weapons of 100 dead Grey Wardens lying unclaimed on the ground will help him conquer the free marches. You must refuse. The battlefield is soaked in poison, and no speech, no bullying, no taunts about cowardice can change that. Anything that roams that battlefield now will die. Stall him however you must, and watch for the crows. Those birds have the good sense to fear the blight. When you see them gather, then you will know that the poison is gone, and it is safe to search the battlefield for trinkets to satisfy Thyrus. I will not be here to guide you, son, so you must learn from the crows. They watch patiently, and they let their fear keep them alive. Please, I beg of you, watch for the crows, and do the same, Sora.
I wonder if it helped them in the end.
Ah, we have a visitor.
Hello.
Some silly little girl comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from her shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think that pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means let me return what you have forgotten.
Fear does make us stronger. And I want mine back. There's definitely something here.
Guess this nightmare wasn't such hot shit after all.
The claws of Adamant. Master unveiled a new altar. It stands higher than a man, like a great statue, and great spikes jut out from its length, hungry for blood. Master calls it the Claw of Adamant, and says that the altar will help bring Tevinter to glory. I praised it, as was expected, and Master smiled. It was good to see him smile again. He has been fearful of late, vexed by the loss of his followers. He has met with the other priests, and, in secret, I've heard them discussing ways to return the people of Tevinter to the ways of the old gods, as is only just. He spoke to me later in the day, and asked that I call him Corypheus, as it was the name he would like to take for himself after the ritual. Master, now Corypheus, told me that my people, the elves of old, were tied to the Fade, and that in order to carry out the will of Dumat, he would need to call upon the magic that lives in our blood. Corypheus told me to gather all of the elven servants and bring them to the western hall of our home at midnight. That is the hall where the Claw of Dumat is now kept. There are shackles across the top of the great altar, and pools lined with runes beneath the claws. I have sent my wife and children away, but have not warned the others. A few I may save. If I tried to save us all, we would only be killed in some other way, and others would die in our place. Master once laughed and joked. He could be stern, but he was not a cruel man. The weakening of the temples brought fear into his heart, and that fear changed him. The cuts upon his arms are deeper and longer, where he used his blood magic more often. He speaks to his wife little. He listens only to the voices in his dreams. It is almost midnight. The Claw of Dumat, great and spiked and merciless, is all my mind can see. I must gather the others. My family is safe. Corypheus will take me, but not those I love.
These are but minor servants of the nightmare.
Just let me have this moment to hope, all right?
Oh, a creepy cave. Fears of the dreamers, the freeholder. I watched the blight take my land. I had nowhere to go. I tended the fields as I had, even as my flock died and my family sickened, my body racked by pains and chills. I saw too late the poison that crept into the land. In my fever dreams, the sickness covered the whole world, and I wept in fear for the family I killed with my foolish pride. Show me that the world survives. Show me that the poison does not take everything. I think not. We see all their fears now. Is it back this way? I don't know. Search for an answer. It just says escape as soon as possible, and then there's more fragments to collect over here. I know I need to get out of here, but I also deserve the truth. Oh, that's nice. We have some really rubbish rings on at the moment, some of which do nothing. So, let me see. Well, he does have the increased ability damage one. Get rid of something else that I don't use. Sure. Flowers. Aww. Apparently there's more over here. I probably need to use the search over here as well. Oh, I can place the flowers. Oh, it blessed me. Huh.
What the crap are those supposed to be?
I don't fucking know. Ah! They're even worse than normal spiders. Are we good? Come on, get out the fog. I went to Tevinter when I was a child. I remember dragon statues everywhere. Big ones. I shivered as I walked between them, afraid they were going to bite me or breathe fire. My parents hushed me and told me the Magisters liked the dragons as a sign of their power. Dragons are beasts. Mindless. Terrible. The archdemon that comes with each blight is an offense to the Maker. We all know these things, but the Magisters don't care. And it is much the same with the mages. So much danger, so much power in the hands not ready for it. And the mages only wish to celebrate themselves. The Magisters are what the mages of Ferelden and Orlais want to be. Our rulers. Holding us in terror so that we wonder if they will bite us as we walk by them. I joined the Templars to keep such mages under control. I've killed many since the rebellion we all saw coming. Now the Divine wishes us to meet them at the Conclave and give them a chance to make peace. I will go. I will smile. But if the dragon statue looks ready to bite, I will strike first. I am not a child, and I will not be afraid.
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? Isabella is going to die, just like your family and everyone you ever cared about.
Well, that's going to grow tiresome quickly.
Those were little fears. Tiny manifestations spawned from the nightmare itself.
And of course, they look like giant spiders.
You saw spiders? Spiders would have been a massive improvement from what I saw.
Remember,
What did you
we walk in
see?
the Fade. Demons of
He's gonna
fear
be like,
shape their
clowns.
appearance
I
to
saw
unnerve
demon
each
clowns.
Well, now I
Really
feel
hate
better.
clowns. They mentioned Isabella though, so it's taking things from Dragon Age 2 because Isabella was my romance in Dragon Age 2. She was never supposed to be my permanent romance. She was supposed to be a night of fun, but the game after the first night took that as meaning we were in a relationship. Even though we both agreed that we weren't in a relationship, but okay, game. Well, we wouldn't want anything to happen to Coconut, so we will save her. The birth of fear in an elegant script. You are too young to worry so, my child. Write your worries down here. All your fears are smaller once you have defined them. Listed in a child's shaky hand. What if Darkspawn come back? Father said one day he'll die. Darkspawn underground. Darkspawn under our house. Darkspawn coming up from the basement. The sun will die. Black bits on bread could be blight. Getting sick and dying from the blight. Grey Warden's coming to make Father go back. Father dying fighting Darkspawn. Dark patch on Father's arm that he hides from Mother. Father says he hears music. Father's fucked. That's all I can say. Sorry, kid. It's over. Clearly he has lachanophobia, fear of vegetables.
The nightmare is closer now.
Dancing carrots.
Know you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger. We cannot tarry long.
Do you remember what happened?
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories. Lost to the nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Yeah, you could.
Trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
I would listen to your words. I don't have to trust them, but I deserve to at least hear them and decide for myself. Why does everybody have to be so goddamn mysterious here? Tell me about this anchor. What do you know of it?
What can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
You already know how the mark came to be upon your hand. As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil, as little else can. You are the thread, and it is the key that locks or unlocks a door to the Fade. It lets you walk in the Fade physically, and survive. Without it, Corypheus must find another way to the Black City. It is part of you now, and cannot be removed without your death.
So what you're saying is, after all this is over, I'm probably gonna have to sacrifice myself anyway. Is anything here real?
So, all of this is just a dream? Part of the Fade?
It is not just a dream. The minds of mankind are made real here. Their hopes, their loves, and their fears. What changes their world also changes this one. And yours are footsteps that move mountains in both. Tread carefully, Inquisitor. This ground is more treacherous than you know.
She's so mysterious. Why can't everyone just talk straight to me in this game? Please, just tell me what you are.
So, can you tell me what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of Fade remnant of her? Or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
Why me? I think this was an accident. I don't think anyone meant for me to be here. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Seems like I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Perhaps you were precisely where you were meant to be.
Just as the Maker intended, I suppose.
Perhaps.
You still haven't answered my
Can
question.
the character lines just like stop reading my brain, please?
All other answers rest in you.
That is creepy. I will say that happened more times in Dragon Age 2 than it has in Inquisition, because me and Hawk were basically the same person. Like, we were just sassing left, right, and center. But yeah, stop reading my mind, please, Dragon Age. Rude. Hi, Enigmatic. Welcome on in. We have found ourselves in the Fade, and nothing here quite makes sense. Why are you helping us? What's in it for you? Everyone has a motivation.
Tell me why you're here. Why take part in this?
After heaven, I hid here. I watched quietly, learned what I could, and searched for some way to help. And then you came.
I don't know what that means.
Corypheus and the Nightmare do an injustice to the world. You must stop them. Perhaps you were meant to stop them. Perhaps that is why I am here.
Tell me of the Nightmare.
I'd like to know more about the Nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror you cannot remember, the horror your mind erases to protect you. When old memories no longer make the veteran soldier's hand tremble, it is because the Nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. They forget, and it feeds. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
You know, in a way that almost sounds kind. It reminds me of someone, a friend of mine.
It makes people forget the worst parts of their fears. It almost sounds like the Nightmare is helping people.
Perhaps it was once. But now, it helps none.
Sounds like Cole.
By his hand,
Granting mercy.
more fear and grows even stronger. In any case, robbing people of their fears is never a kindness. At best, it is a mistake born of compassion. Without fear and pain and failure, we cannot learn. We cannot grow.
This is true.
As you cannot grow until you recover all that was taken from you.
Okay.
We should keep moving.
Then recover I shall. Hastily written note. Lynette, the breach is sealed, and the war between the Templars and the Mages is finally over. All our fear and terror is finally ending as order returns to this world. I wish you could have seen the people celebrating at Haven. It is everything you would have wanted when you left for the Conclave. I will make your sacrifice a worthy one. What we do here with the fledgling Inquisition will shape all of Thedas. I will make you proud. Your flame will burn forever as a beacon of hope. Something is happening. The ground is shaking and the soldiers are running to the gates. Rest well at the Maker's side, my daughter. I'll sing your memory again soon. Love, Elion. I hope we can make that reality true. Whew. Easy. Yeah, these demons aren't too much trouble. Oh my god, it's Miz in a new form. You've changed your glamour. But hello, good to see you. How are you doing? Yeah, do you go by Romeo now? Or Indigo? Or Alpha? You technically have 3 parts of your name, so much choice. Was that me screaming? Or was that Hawk?
Keep running!
I need to kill some more demons.
Go!
The flashbacks!
This is the breach back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
She was there.
The demon! Keep running! Ah!
Huh. I guess it really was her then.
It was you.
They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me.
She saved us.
And then you... She died.
Yes.
So this creature is simply a spirit.
You don't say.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
A spirit left behind to guide us. Or a spirit left to destroy us. Andraste! Are you her memory? Are you her soul? It's some kind of intention that she left behind. Did you watch her? I'm not sure what they mean by that one. Are you her soul?
Are you her? Did you linger here to help me instead of passing on?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible for that crime were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adamant.
Assuming that the Wardens and their demon army didn't destroy the Inquisition while we were gone.
How dare you judge us? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
I
To protect
saved
innocent
Kirkwall.
mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. But you'd ignore that, because you can't imagine a world without the Wardens, even if that's what we need.
Agreed. The Wardens may once have served a greater good, but they are far too dangerous now.
Don't know that we can pass judgment on the only folks who know how to stop blights.
I don't know what to tell you. There are a few good ones, but an awful lot of the Wardens I've known went crazy.
Yeah. Ah! Now is not the time. Well, it's really not, but... Make her stop, both of you. Come on. We're literally in the Fade. You want to have an argument now?
Sweet Maker, could both of you please shut up?
Thank you.
We can argue once we've escaped from the giant fear demon.
Inquisitor.
About that.
The nightmare has found us.
Form up.
I'm with you.
Okay. We did import our choices from Dragon Age 2. So I did decide to stand with the mages in Kirkwall, and this is my hawk.
Come, real or not, the Divine is the key to escaping from the Fade.
I mean, they have helped us, so it seems
Warden's
like
Draft.
they're good.
How must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens, only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction. When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
With the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched beast.
I feel like Stroud is going to turn against us at some point. +1 willpower. So many buffs. Done with the Grey Wardens. I can call the pink ones. The pink Power Rangers.
I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear.
I do not fear them.
Command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
He's so annoyed by that. Gah, logic. Dehabilitation, poverty, senility. These are all people's fears. Become flesh in the Fade. Oh, Pride Demon. Oh, God. Hi there. Just going to boop you.
Shit, that's big.
Intimidation check failed.
Deny it and it has nothing.
Yeah, gave us a laugh instead, really. This one's nearly down, but there's another. Come on, Bull. Get him. Bull is so tanky now. He's a strong beef boy. And I'm so proud of him. Yeah, the Fade map is just deeply unsettling. I just feel so uncomfortable here. I can't even describe it. The way they've done the map and also the environmental sounds. Look upon the Temple of Dumat, God of silence who speaks to the faithful in dreams. No words of desire may sway his will. No cry of valor may stand against him. For his silence conquers all, and his secrets are shared only with the worthy. Look upon the Temple of Dumat and fear him. Inscription written below the demon statues. Well, that's nice. Fears of the dreamers, the child. Haven is burned. Mama cries when I'm not looking. It's cold in the mountains, and my feet hurt. But Mama says to hush, that others have it worse. She says a monster named Corypheus came to Haven, and it was only the Maker's blessing that let us escape. I don't feel blessed. The monsters come every night when I sleep, and I don't want to make Mama cry again. I see Sir Snort. Sir Snort always kept the monsters away in my dreams. I miss him. Sir Snort? Was that a dog or something, maybe? Is there something else here for me to pick up? Riddle. It just says riddle. Sir Snort. Do we have to find Sir Snort then, maybe? Are you Sir Snort? Aww! It's a little stuffed nog. It's okay, Sir Snort. I'll return you to your master. Protect him. Thank you. And it's good! Scott, thank you for gifting this Soul of Rhea. I will keep it safe as always. It's safe with me. I hope you're doing well as well. It's good to see you folks. Wish I come back to Twitch sooner. Now I know you're playing one of my favorite series. How are you finding it?
It's definitely been a journey. We've been playing this for, I think, almost a year now. And there are certain things that I love about it, and certain things that I wish were more like Dragon Age 2 or more like Origins. But all in all, I really like the open world exploration in Inquisition and the party members. The only complaint, obviously, is that Varric is not romanceable. But if you want to catch up on the VODs, there are VODs from Inquisition up on YouTube. There's more coming soon. I locally record them, so it takes me a while to get them up. And then Dragon Age 2, the whole series, is also on YouTube. And Origins.
There!
Oh! God, you made me jump, Solace. Jesus. God, Solace. And Skjort is back as well. Couldn't keep your soul away. I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. But yeah, over on Doors for VODs on YouTube. There we go. There's a lot of Dragon Age VODs out at the moment too. Have you played Dragon Age yet? Because I feel like you'd love it. Hey, and it's Scott! It's so good to see you guys. Blink of an eye in Elven time. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. Okay. Oh! Maybe not. Wispgasm! Did you miss the Wispgasm? We have a few new emotes probably since last time you were here. Was the Wisp Sass around last time? Wisp Bless? I did not mean to do that, but that worked, I suppose. Wisp Turtle Lake is a classic. The barrier strength is falling. Are there any left? Oh, there's one. Get to the rift to escape the fade. Follow the friendly spirits. Hello.
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength.
Okay.
That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
But I'm making sure the others get through before me. I'm not leaving anyone behind.
The rift! We're almost there.
Why do I have a horrible feeling that they're gonna make us decide one person to leave? Oh my god. Hi. It's so nice to finally meet you. Thank you for eating my nightmares. Oh. Don't tell me we have to kill that. Please no.
Please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I fell for you too.
She weakened it for us. Smack it!
You will die in agony.
I don't think so. Would you like an AoE?
Die, demon!
You're very squishy. We're not scared of you. You're giving Lilith vibes at the moment, though. Enchantment! Hey, mermaid!
You are nothing!
Hey, Shelly! Pimple tentacle spider. Delicious. I might lick it.
You want some? Come on, coward. The music is incredible. It's just so good. Everyone's doing fine. Varric's a little bit squishy at the moment, but he'll be okay.
You cannot stand against me.
Varric. Drink, drink, drink. Drink, drink, drink. Chug, chug, chug. I wonder if we're going to have to fight against some of the memories of our party members. There've already been a few things that could be from some of the party members, like the spiders' names coming towards us. Uh-oh.
I grow fat on your fear.
Oh my god! Solus, can you rest me in a minute? You'll need to drink yourself though. Rest please. Rest please. It's on cooldown. Get me up soon. That's all I asked for. Thank you. Appreciate it. I can't loot these terror talons. I have priorities. I'm keeping my hand on the mouse because I feel like there's going to be a quick decision.
We need to clear a path.
Go. I'll cover you.
No, Hawk, you are not sacrificing
You
yourself.
were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A warden must...
A warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
Stroud will likely die to cover your escape. I mean, unless they do a really evil thing and switch it, which sometimes games do, they're like, decide one person to save, and the person that you chose to save is actually the one that dies. I'll be honest, I give less shits about Stroud than I do about Hawk. I mean, Hawk was literally my player character in Dragon Age 2. I have some very strong feelings for Hawk, so Stroud, if that's what you want to do, then do it. I'm not forcing you, but you make the decision. If this is what you want to do for the Grey Wardens and for the world, I'm not one to stop you.
Stroud.
Inquisitor, it has been an honor. For the Warden!
Wait, you can have Alistair with you in that cutscene?
How? I think they know that most people are likely to choose Stroud to stay behind. Depending on the ending and Origins.
She was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free and Corypheus loses his demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
I'll tell them the truth. I mean, it could make life hard for the remaining Grey Wardens, though. I have to tell them the truth, though. But we can't go on from here building on lies.
Once they understand what really happened,
they'll be terrified. I, for one, am tired of giving fear demons anything to feed on. Let them have their story.
Inquisitor, the archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself.
Yeah.
As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake. Where is Stroud?
He's dead, mate. He died for your idiocy. It wasn't really their fault. So many of them are corrupted. He died a hero. He stayed there to defend us.
Warden Stroud died striking a blow against a servant of the Blight. We will honor his sacrifice and remember how he exemplified the ideals of the Grey Wardens, even as Corypheus and his servants tried to destroy you all from within.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
Help the Inquisition or get out of Orlais. The Grey Wardens help the Inquisition. They may be vulnerable to corruption. Or the Wardens are banished from Orlais. They do not help the Inquisition. We've got to at least try, right? Like, let every man make his own decision, but those that want to stay, they can stay and stand with us. We need all the help we can get. I don't want to banish anyone. But if they want to leave, they can leave.
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Stroud died for the ideals of the Wardens. In war, victory.
Blackwall greatly approves.
Do you believe the Wardens
Solace
can still
disapproves.
I do, your worship.
You're still vulnerable to Corypheus and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons that need killing.
While they do that, I'll inform the Wardens at Weishaupt what's happened. Best they not get caught off guard.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
Good luck with your Inquisition. Try not to start an exalted march on anything.
I'll do my
and
best.
Take care of Varric for me.
Oh, I'll take care of Varric. Well, well, well. Sighs boldly. Solis is greatly disappointed. Well, I just feel like it should be their chance to fight if they want to. I'm not going to banish anyone from their own lands. Saving the Warden's choice comes mainly from nostalgia from Dragon Age Origins. Yeah. If you haven't played Origins, I think you're more likely to banish
one
them.
final report. She's on her way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
It wasn't just me. Let's capitalize on this. Yes, onwards, forever onwards. I hope so. It's not enough. It wasn't just me. Many sacrificed themselves.
We owe much of that to Stroud, and to the Divine.
Yes. While you bested Corypheus here and at Halam Shiral, he himself was not present either time. We fear he is close to finding another way to enter the Fade. When you have a moment, Colin and Josephine are waiting in the war room with an update.
Oh.
What was she like?
By the way, yeah.
Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She was weird AF, I'm not gonna lie. But I think she was at peace. I feel like if I say she was cryptic and strange, maybe her response will be, as she ever was in life. She was always someone who spoke in riddles and never quite told you what she meant. And maybe that's the answer. Hey! Can you hear that? Someone's being very demanding right now. Are you gonna go and kill Corypheus? Yeah? Yeah? Or are you gonna serve him as a dark demon? She's gonna serve him as a dark demon. She has decided. She was cryptic and strange.
She refused to say anything outright. I could have used more direct answers and fewer journeys of self-discovery.
Oh, damn.
She made a lot of people feel that way.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, I'm sorry. I failed you too.
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
She's gonna go have a cry. She feels more than she lets on. She doesn't like to be vulnerable around anyone. Imagine how Varric would react if you sacrificed Hawk in the Fade. Can you imagine? A very evil part of me kind of wants to see that scene and see if there's anything from Hawk being sacrificed from Varric. Like, is there a cutscene with Varric where he's like, what are you doing? You can't leave her in here. Maybe there is. I wouldn't leave you in the Fade, Mark. Although you'd probably end up running the Fade in about a day. Yeah, you'd have all the demons and the spirits under your command. Trinity! Hi, I'm new here. Are your ears real? Coming an exclamation mark elf in chat. This newcomer seems to be mightily confused. It's all a lie though. They've been here for 2 whole years. Trinity, one of our oldest and most noble wisps. Welcome back. Look it up. I'm not going to spoil it. Yeah, if I ask a question, usually it's like a rhetorical, like, oh, I kind of want to do this so that I can see what happens if So unless I'm like, chat, please tell me this, then I'm just baiting. Don't listen to me. Kind of want to go see Varric. I mean, seeing Hawk again and all those old memories being dredged up. Must have brought something back for him. Cutscene! A new cutscene!
I knew Stroud, you know, not well.
Yeah.
He led the Wardens near Kirkwall.
To be honest, I barely remembered him.
Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero when it mattered. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. His story's no good for heroes.
Not like in the books, is it? The heroes might make it yet. These talks survived. Yeah, we heroes might just make it. Don't lose all hope.
Some of us heroes will make it. We're just too amazing to die.
Well, if we're both still standing at the end of all this, I'll buy the drinks. Hawk asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where she's going. Baker's breath, Isabella's going to be furious. I'd better write some letters. Excuse me.
Well.
Sorry, I really need to write some letters.
Really?
Another time, all right?
I'll help you. I'll lick the envelopes. Come on. Okay.
Mother Giselle said the Maker is acting through us.
But he doesn't do anything directly. I suppose. So the less he does, the more he's real. But old gods, archdemons, the more they do, the less they're gods. Right. That's the story I got when I was little.
Indeed.
Maybe the Elder One got different stories.
Well, well, well. Well, Solus isn't going to be happy with us. Oh my god. Something's wrong because he's up and about and not just sitting down reading a book.
I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
It was a good idea, to be fair. I don't know if I should say that. Don't forget the demons. They obsess over the Darkspawn. They do, but with good reason. Every time the Blight comes around, it's horrific.
And calling the army of demons. That's my favorite part.
The demons are nothing. They're a tool.
A tool that would have let Corypheus ride roughshod over most of Orlais.
Even if they hadn't, the entire idea is wrong. The Blight is not something one smugly outsmarts. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I just... Fine, we'll talk later, I suppose.
We'll talk later.
Can we at least have an angry bang? No? Fine. I'm gonna see my boyfriend. He'll definitely have something to say about this. I don't know what he'll think of my decision to leave Stroud there. He might hate me for it. Anders! Yeah, my boyfriend, Anders, my favorite character ever. His spaghetti kisses.
Ryland's men will monitor the situation.
Cullen.
Yes, sir. We'll begin preparations at once.
In the meantime, we'll send soldiers to assist with the relief effort.
Sorry.
That will be all.
Sir.
There's always something more, isn't there?
Just keeps on going. Can't catch a break, can we? Feel like escaping?
Wishing we were somewhere else?
I barely found time to get away before. This war won't last forever. When it started, I hadn't considered much beyond our survival. But things are different now.
What do you mean?
I find myself wondering what will happen after. When this is over, I won't want to move on. Not from you.
Romance music is playing. Who says you have to?
But I don't know what you... That is, if you...
Looking for a long-term commitment? I want to be very good friends after all this is over. I want to be with you. We should end this. Cullen, you deserve to be happy after everything you've been through. Don't deprive yourself of that. I want to be with you. Who says we can't be together?
Cullen, do you need to ask?
I suppose not.
Oh! Oi, 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 oi! About your eyes, children! On the desk, yes! Oh my. Oh, the fade to black, very classy, very classy. Oh!
No. Leave me.
Oh, sexy
Leave me.
nightmares.
Bad dream.
They always are. Without lyrium, they're worse. I didn't mean to worry you.
I was a little bit worried, you know. Most men I've been with, when I'm with them, it doesn't fade to black, Cullen. Why did that happen? Did we both just lose consciousness? I feel like we missed out on all the good parts, Cullen.
Oh, he's so sweet though. He's just so loving. He's so kind. I'm here for you. You can relax, Cullen. I'm here for you, okay? You don't have to hide things from me. You can be vulnerable. You don't have to be strong all the time for everyone else.
You can let me worry about you a little.
All right. You are... I have never felt anything like this.
Bless him. I love you. Me neither. That was the plan. This was my plan all along, to lure you into my bedroom so I could stab you. Me neither. You're a special, special boy. Option 4. Just get a dagger out of your boot and cut his dick off. Don't think that's the way it's supposed to go, maybe? Is it too soon for I love you? I mean, we've had many kisses. And many special kisses now, but I don't know if it's too soon for me, you know? I want to make him happy. But that should never be the reason why you tell someone you love them, just to make them happy. You have to mean it. The time has to be right. I want to see the little smile on his face. I want to see the trauma lifted from that brow. Do we have to put a label on it? Tell him you love him, Dawn! Chat's like, let the man be happy. I think he does deserve it. He does deserve it. I love you.
I love you. You know that, right?
I love you too.
Damn it. Artfully placed objects. I thought we were gonna have like an Austin Powers style thing where my character got up and there was like a lamp just in the way, and then there happened to be a pillow in the way, and then a branch came across the screen. Did you see me lean there? I was like, oh, I'm hoping anything. Oh, we're getting some upper thigh action here. No, nothing. See, this is one of the only things I can fault Inquisition on compared to Baldur's Gate 3 once again, is the full nudity available in Baldur's Gate 3. It is a blessing. I was about to say that's some Austin Powers shit right there. Hello. Doing some post-hanky-pank reading, are we?
First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens. Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
Corypheus is cunning.
What better way to demoralize the people of Thedas than to corrupt their heroes? If Corypheus appears with Templars and Wardens at his side, why shouldn't they follow too?
Because now is not the time to lose hope. The Inquisition must serve as an example. We must stand where others fall.
Do you have time to talk?
Do you have some time?
And by talking, I don't mean talking. I was looking for is it the same cutscene? I wonder if the kiss gets any spicier after we've actually slept together, or is it just the same kiss?
Use a break.
Give me a moment. Oh. Then I'm yours.
Oh, here we go again. It's just exactly the same. Oh wait, is his hand slightly lower on my hip there? I don't know. No. All right then, bye. What a lovely peck, thank you. I was hoping we'd go up the ladder to his quarters again. He'd be like, yep, let's go. Let's go. But no. Also, is he sleeping here? Dude, there's a hole in the roof. You're going to get hypothermia. I have a really nice room in the main keep. Don't you want to come there? What is this? I guess he likes to kind of isolate himself from the others, doesn't he? That's why he's here in this tower all alone. Wed to his duty. No soldier to interrupt this time, I guess. There's a hole in the roof, dear Cullen. More than a hole. There's like a half of it there. It's like this man, he just feels like he needs to punish himself. And he didn't even do anything wrong. And he always has to stay strong for everyone else. He's not allowed to feel happiness or love. And I guess he's never really had anyone who loved him. No one who looked out for him. Not since he was very young, and he doesn't even remember that. So he deserves this. He really does. My poor boy. I think that's the most spice we're getting. Is that what happened in the Fade to Black? Help punishing himself. Maybe. I do not doubt that Cullen enjoys such things.
Stop following me.
I haven't taken a step. Yet here you are.
HOF? HOF?
I don't know what to do.
Pain hides behind certainty. Not knowing, searching, is a first step.
Wow. I don't know who this random woman is, but she's very wise. Uh-oh. I need to go and see Blackwall. He's not going to be pleased about this. Blackwall? Where is he? It's not in his usual place. He's just not here. Blackwall? Unless I missed him and he's outside somewhere, but his marker's here. And he's not here. Where are you, old man? Daddy Blackwall? He finished the toy. He's been working hard on that. Hey, Doug. Who's a good boy? He's a good boy. Who's a boy snuggy nug? Yes, you are. Oh, Moggy's jealous. I am sorry. Was I using my Moggy voice to talk to Doug the Nug? Oh, Moo. I am so sorry. Oh, you're the best. It's true. Yes, you are the most beautiful. You're more beautiful than Doug the Nug. Oh my gosh, we're being raided. I had the alert silenced because we're in a cutscene. That hello, friends, welcome on in. Wait, are you ready? We must let the horns sound out loudly. For a mighty group of raiders is coming on in. Dance, Mog, dance! Hello, friends! Welcome on in! Thank you so much for the raid! Momo is one of my absolute favourite humans ever, so I'm honoured to be raided by Momo. I hope you had a great stream today. Are you still doing lots of productivity, lots of lurking together and getting things done? Momo's VODs I always put on if I'm editing and I'm in that mood where I'm just kind of drifting between different activities, because I will start doing one thing and then start doing another thing and just never finish anything. And if I put on Momo's VODs, I somehow hunker down and I just do the thing. It's like witchcraft. It just works. It just works. It was a productive day today. Nice. Editing. A little bit of video editing going on. It might be witchcraft. I don't know how it works, but I don't question it. I don't question it. But welcome, everyone. If you're brand new here, yes, I am an elf. Yes, these are technically my real ears. I'm wearing armor today because we're getting into some trouble here in Dragon Age Origins. Anything that could have gone wrong today has gone wrong, both in-game and in real life. So my DSLR camera, which I normally use for streaming, that died at the beginning of stream. I think the port is RIP. So I'm currently using my cat cam as my main cam. So if I look a bit weird today, that's why I'm on cat cam. But cat cam is fun because it moves. So if Mog sits in my lap, then you get to see her. And I should introduce Queen Moogle Mog.
is her appropriate title. Moogle is my little boy cat, and she is the joy of my life, and she's always on stream somewhere, usually making loud noises in the background of very important cutscenes. But we play lots of RPGs and MMOs here. I'm an Elder Scrolls Online and ArenaNet partner, so lots of Guild Wars 2 and Elder Scrolls Online. I just started Final Fantasy Online. I'm kind of tempted to get back into World of Warcraft. It tries to draw me into its clutches, like every year, I swear. I played that game for so long, and I thought I'd finish my journey with it, but maybe I'll crawl back to Classic. And I'm currently doing my first playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. We just went to the Fade, if that means anything to any of you. So I just had my first visit to the Fade. Things happened. You just missed a very smexy cutscene. I just had a hanky-panky with Cullen. You literally raided just after that scene. I would have laughed if you came in as we were canoodling with Cullen. But my main romance choice in this game is, of course, Varric Tethris, the perfect man. But we have to make do with what we're allowed, so Cullen. He's a nice boy. He's a lovely boy. He's so sweet. And so deserving of so much love, which no one's ever given him. So we chose Cullen. But, yeah. If Varric is not romanceable in Dreadwolf, I will march on the headquarters of BioWare. I've loved Varric from the moment I met him, which is difficult because normally I'm not a Dwarven fan. No offense if there are any dwarves in Momo's company right now, but I'm not into dwarves usually. But there's just something about Varric. There's something about Varric. It's the swagger. It's the humor. Maybe it's the chest hair. I don't know. I think the chest hair imbues magical properties. Yes. Magical seduction qualities from the chest hair. What we need is a man with Cullen's top of hair and Varric's chest hair, just saying. Yeah. The perfect man. Can someone Photoshop that for me, please? And then I'll just like carry this picture around with me in my wallet. And every time I come across a man, I'll be like, are you the perfect? You don't match the picture. You can't be my true beloved. Well, I'll keep on looking. You know, when I'm on Tinder, just flicking through, I'll keep it close by just so I can catch the right one. Momo, you have played Dragon Age, right? You must have, knowing you. But I'm wondering who Momo's romance choice was. Like Baldur's Gate 3, this eventually turns into a dating simulator. At least with chat around, it usually does turn into a dating simulator. I just started Origins. Oh, Momo! You have so much to look forward to. So much. So much emotional damage as well. So I hope, Momo, and your community should stand by you through the emotional pain. I've been told, I think Alistair is my friend's pick for me. Me and Ali have beef. Well, I always bullied him. He was the main punching bag of the party. I think we bullied him for being a shitty tank because we'd go into combat. And I tried to build him as a tank and he'd just die immediately. And I'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake, God, you're useless. So I was mean to him. We had a bit of an enemies to lovers thing going on, me and him. Oh, Garrus. Would I be correct in saying that the Varric Tethris of the Mass Effect universe is Garrus? I mean, Garrus is like a reskinned Varric, right? With the sass and the humor and little bit of emotional vulnerability, you know. And I mean they even have 2 R's in their names. And their names are exactly the same length. So, I mean, just take this, right? Just replace the V and the C and the I. Garrus, Garrus. Same length. I feel like that's what BioWare did. They just took the Dragon Age party to space. Changed their names and were like, yep, there you go. Sorted. Also, above all,
Team Fenris. Yeah, Team Fenris. Having flashbacks. I had to kill Fenris. I really didn't want to. I don't know what happened. Fenris was my romance choice straight after Varric. When I found out that I couldn't romance Varric, I wanted to romance Fenris. But, things happened. It's a choice-based game, and unfortunately, we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, and he made a decision that meant I had no choice. Does that make Cassandra the Ashley or Miranda of Dragon Age? Maybe? I mean, that would make sense because Cassandra is very much the Marmite of Dragon Age. Like, people either really love her or they really hate her. The problem is you wanted both Fenris and the mages. Why can't a girl have everything, okay? Why can't a girl have them both? I'm greedy. Can I have Varric and Fenris? But, I have good news for everyone. So we imported our save from Dragon Age 2. And as part of that, it imports all the decisions you made in the first game. So characters that died, who you chose to ally with. And weirdly, even though I imported everything and everything was correct, there was one detail that wasn't correct. And that was the fact that Fenris died. For some reason, it didn't remember that Fenris died. So in this save, Fenris technically is still alive out there somewhere. We're just told that he's gone off to do his own thing. So, there you go. I don't think it's too much of a spoiler to say that, like, a character can die, hopefully, for anyone who's, like, watching through Momo's playthrough, but... Because anyone can die. I mean, it's Dragon Age. You've got decisions to make. Import from Dragon Age Origins to Dragon Age 2 works too. You can, yeah. Decisions. I really don't like Ashley, but I love Cassandra, so I'd say she's Miranda. Oh, Ashley I yeeted the first chance I got. But she's one that I chose to kill her, and a lot of people were really mad about it, and they were like, Tom, why did you kill Ashley? Like, she seems really bitchy to start with, but she's actually a really good person, and she's been through so much that makes her the way she is. But all I remember about Ashley, really, is that she was a bit spacist, and she was mean to Garrus. And anyone who's mean to Garrus gets kicked out of the airlock, okay? We don't tolerate that kind of behavior. Thank you. Yes. Be nice to my little beak-billed boyfriends. I couldn't romance Garrus in Mass Effect 1, but I still haven't played Mass Effect 2, and I feel like I will be able to romance him in Mass Effect 2. So I hold out hope for the future. For Humes. We have done great good in this world today. I'm gonna make sure I've done like a proper save, because that was a big moment. Yeah, saving the world was a big moment, but also having a good time with Cullen was huge. It was huge. It was enormous. It was even more than defeating the Nightmare Beast. But I think the hour grows late, and this is where I will leave things for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming along, as always. And I am live tomorrow at the same time. We're playing some FIFA XIV Online tomorrow. We usually play Final Fantasy on a Friday, on FIFA Friday. We'll be doing some community dungeons. I'll also be continuing with the Stormblood story, which, if you're new here, that normally turns into me just like voice acting all the characters. So it's sure to end up hilarious. I have to voice like massive big warrior guy. So I usually just end up embarrassing myself during those streams. But if you do want to catch up on the Dragon Age VODs, including all of our VODs of Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, go and head over to the VOD channel on YouTube. I dump the VODs on there, and then you can go through and just watch whenever you like, whenever you need something for your second monitor, or something as you snack away on your lunch break, as I know many of you do. So, yeah. I can't believe everything that happened today. It's been a while since we moved on with the main story, and I'm still, like, processing everything that happened. And we found out some clues about what happened back in that time where my memories are hazy.
You totally do a good Gosetsu, Dawn. Yes, it's easy. You just have to shout like this. Indeed. Yes,
Second monitor? I have none at the moment. I am your main monitor. Put me on your TV. All shall love me and despair.